Trigger warning. Astroworld Festival 2021.
And fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and
police chief said what happened to security officer.
Some individual was injecting other people with.
Whoa.
We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck.
Ooh, why would somebody do that?
When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. That is one part of it.
That's wild.
The other thing that's very important, there were some individuals that were, and we want to be respectful of that. But we just ask that y'all give us time to do a proper investigation. Live Nation has stated from the very beginning that they would cooperate.
Hold up, I don't know what planet I'm on.
like just imagine all the people they're gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like, I kid you not. Like, in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the people was the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just.
Let me say this. As someone who has been to every Astrofest there's been, this was completely different. It was awful. I passed out because people were pushing up against me so much that I couldn't breathe. Sam got people to apparently crowd surf my unconscious body to the security guard, and I got carried to a little section behind GA and put down on a stool thing. When I woke up I had a water bottle in my lap and had no clue what had happened. When I stood up I looked around and people were getting carried out with eyes rolled back into their heads by security, bleeding from their nose and mouth. I yelled, "Has anybody checked a pulse?" The security guard, frantic, asked me to please help him. I checked 2 people and one did not have a pulse. I told him I was an ICU nurse, and then another security guard, hearing that, said please come help us. He takes me to the part of the crowd behind GA where I see 3 bodies sprawled out and people who I assume were medics/medical staff doing CPR. I immediately see that there is not enough medics for this, so I relieve one medic of CPR. I ask where the ambu bag is, where the AED is, where the stretcher and ambulance is, where the fuck any shit is, and they said essentially there is none. There's one ambu bag, one stretcher and one AED for 3, now 4, people who are pulseless and blue. People from the crowd were trying to help. Teenagers are doing CPR trying to help, but they're doing it incorrectly. Then I see there's other people doing CPR on people who still have a pulse.